Hello, hello. Here we go. Let me make sure. Yeah, okay. How are we doing today? I saw some of you in chat. I believe we're all set here. Oh, and I just went, uh-oh. I made a whole server called me Grey Alistair. As I said, I would kill them no matter how far they are to me. Fear-mongering at the finest. Holy. Terrifying. The ad's about to hit, so I'm going to wait until that's over, but I'll just keep chatting here. A lot of fun stuff today. Finally got a video out. Exciting stuff. Of course, go, you know, if you haven't seen it yet, go watch it after the stream. But yeah. Let's see. It just says starting soon. I have no idea if it's running. Whatever. You know what? Hopefully by now it'd be over anyway, so I'm just gonna, we can just get going. Oh, now it's going. Of course. Whatever. I'll just play the game. There we go. We got a lot to do today. Ooh, and I fell through. Mainly, we got to continue with our loot table conquest and make blocks placed down. We're like halfway through doing all that. Why is this set Quake Pro? Was it like that all yesterday? I hope not. I hate Quake Pro. Thankfully, it's better now. I have no idea how that got adjusted. I'm gonna turn music on a little bit more. There. But yeah, we'll get going here as soon as the ad's done with. Do you think I can get more than 134 right now? Hold on. Wait for it. Oh, picking up the items did distract me, I'm not gonna lie. Because all of a sudden, like, half the screen just changed. Oh, I beat it. Let's go. We're good to get into development today. So, pulling this back up. Why did you get items? It's a thing I have the code that deletes items off right now because I've been testing stuff with the editor bundle shenanigans. But we got that all finished, so technically I could just turn it back on. It's just the thing. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. That's the thing, it doesn't play for me. You know what? After stream, I'm setting a reminder right now. I'm going to make it disable for me so I don't have to remember. I'm using the bot right now because that is a problem. Audio and okay. It will remind me. Infinite Parkour, welcome to the stream. How are you today? We're back into this stuff. We are just about to touch the slime. We're doing slime stuff, I believe, and rearranging everything. And turns out we're not gonna be able to remove as much as we think, or at least I thought I could here, because a lot of the stuff we're doing is kind of already the fastest way we can do it, to my knowledge. Or we kind of have to like check if a value exists, and I think the only way we can really do that is through score, right? Well, actually, we could change some of this. You should make it so a jump gives a player once sand andake a wall, so they need to place it. Oh, and like a wall, and then they could do a sand jump. We've discussed ideas of giving players items. We could probably work that into it. I think sand jumps are pretty cool, especially when like you're doing them because you just like hover for a second. Actually, yeah. So back to, I think I might rewrite this a little bit and change it so that where's not the old one, this one, where these values that are like on or off, these ones here, the true or false. What if I just made it so that the existence of the value is what triggers it and not just whether or not it's true or false? Does that make sense? I don't know. I wasted the majority of the day and now I'm playing MCCI. Completed first parkour dojo coach with 20 out of 21 medals. I've heard of MCCI. I've never played it myself, but that sounds like you just barely missed one, unless they're like really difficult. I should probably be recording or something. It's fine. Look, I should be working on the Infinite Parkour project, and every stream I end up wasting like at least a total sum of an hour doing nothing. So it's okay. Yeah. Okay. Do we think true or false should just be checking the existence of the value, or if should the actual value matter? Because right now it's the actual value, which means that we're checking it through a scoreboard. But it might be better if we just check the existence. That way we don't, the ones that don't need them can get rid of it. Am I spun because there were 3 endings? Easy gives 1, medium gives 2, and hard gives, I'm guessing 3. Yep, there it is. Oh, so you were just a little off. You need to record something? Ooh, Alice, are you recording too? And you know what too? I think the best way to like just get a recording done is obviously know like, exactly what you want to do, which you've got, but then also like setting off time, obviously, where like no, just like letting people know like, hey, do not bother me, go record, and then just crank it. You get 9 medals in the main course and 3 for each of the 3 bonus paths, 2 easy bonus paths and 1 medium. Wow. So, did you just miss it based on difficulty, or did you miss one of the paths? The thing is, like, some of the wording of this, it makes sense to have like true or false. So, nah. We'll keep it as is because it's probably easier this way. You did medium endings, so 20's your best so far. So did you just need to do hard to get the last one? That's good though. Better than whatever I could do. I'll tell you that. Display outline. Yeah, we're changing test 2 to display outline. Yeah. Yeah, last time you had like 18 or 19. Oh wow, nice. Yeah. No, you're making big improvements then. I'll need to replay the whole course. Yeah, that's the one thing that's kind of like meh about like different difficulties and stuff. Like if you just pick wrong and it was like really easy on like a easy difficulty, then having to redo it all just to be a harder difficulty kind of sucks. You're a noob in parkour? Well, do I have the perfect training map? No, I'm kidding. Parkour, I don't know. I feel like a lot of it is just practice. Like you just got to keep trying more parkour with like different things intertwined and stuff. Actually true, yeah. I'm joking. Okay. I need to just throw this up here. But where's the question? It just has to be after this. The facing and the block stuff doesn't really matter. So I can kind of just throw it in here. Just change this though. And then we also have another one, U. Just to make sure it is glowing. Wait. Wait, so it's gonna summon a slime. But then we're making the block display glow? Oh no, we turn off glowing. Okay, I'm actually dumb. Well, that's a little weird. Why don't we just not merge the glowing stuff if it's the other value? Well, it doesn't matter. Either way, it's just 2 commands. I believe, because we make the block glow up here. And so if I just took that part out, or like didn't make it glow first, I would still have like another command down here to make it glow later, you know. Those courses are meant to be completed under 5 minutes. Standard completion is you complete it 9 sections, 1 medal each, any ending, so minimum 10 medals in any amount of time. Advanced completion is above or equal to 16 under 5 minutes. And experts, all medals under 5 minutes. The timing part is the scary part, I feel like. Like, you know, parkour gets substantially easier if you're just like able to take as long as you want. I feel like I'm good at parkour that isn't timed, because I've played a lot of parkour that isn't timed. And I think I'm pretty decent at that. That's why timers in Infinite Parkour win. Make everything even more fun. Wait, is this executed on the vehicle? It is. We need to then remove this part. Oh look, duplicate check. You know what this means. It's not getting easier for me because I always sprint and I just can't go slow. You don't take any jump slow, you're just running through it. I think it's more fun that way, honestly. Like, I will admit, there are some times where I start flying and I'm like having more fun that way. Okay, that's a small compaction we did there. Alright, time for our third test. Remove display on place. We're gonna rename that too, though. That's gonna go here. The other one's display outline. This one's going to be remove display. Test 5 is now remove display. Let me add it here. Test 5 is now, you know it, autocomplete. Let me look back at what I was saying. So far, I've only gotten standard completions. I've completed first, I think 15 minutes. To be fair, it's my first time playing this course. 7 courses, reset every 30 days. I think I might be able to get advanced completion on it with enough practice. Yeah, for sure. That is really interesting concepts, though, that you're talking about. With, like, different courses that rotate. And, like, medals for different completions. You're giving me ideas. No, I can't copy them. What we have, I think, will be interesting in the end still. Okay, what's this stuff down here? This looks painful. Okay, so in macro data to override display height, we store the display height with we just times it by 10,000. And then afterwards, and then if there isn't any data, we also set. Okay, this just either okay, I get what it does now. This either one multiplies it by 10,000 if there is one, and if there isn't any, then it just sets it to 10,000. We could compare that probably. Uh-oh. The stream is telling me that there are some dropped frames. Are we lagging? Is anyone noticing any lagging? I don't know why that would be happening. So, okay, if we look in the old block dictionary, display offset stuff was a thing that, you know, you could just set if you wanted to or needed to. Like with, mostly needed to with like the slaps and the pickups. So we'll just make it run something like that. Which makes sense. Okay, let's grab, where was I? Oh no, did I lose my position? I was down here. Let's continue going up here then. All I have to do is pretty much, what's it called? How do I multiply this if it's on the player? I think I have to restore it. I bad two things at Minecraft Parkour right now. Mouse movement, programmer, and I use Helix, kind of like Vim, so I never touch my mouse. Oh, so is it? Do you do like just mostly completely keyboard stuff with coding? I had 150% sensitivity the past few days. Changed back to 100 today because I've had my hand glued to the table and normally only move my wrist when moving my mouse. It's really hard for me to get quick and precise movements, but I think I'm getting better quickly. Interesting. So like, you're just not used to like, I guess just precise mouse movement. That's another thing. Like most people don't build that like skill unless you're doing parkour or you're playing like an FPS. And that's another thing that I kind of suck at. So even then, you know, that's why like aim training exists on the FPS side. I wonder if that would even help with like parkour, because you're kind of working the same thing, but it's obviously a lot different. It depends on how like fast you need to change the direction of your character, I guess. But you know, sometimes it can be fast if you already have the momentum. Jumps without sprint. I sprint almost always, and I can't really sprint and switch to seek without releasing W. Terrible measuring distance without sprint. I also need to hold W with the index finger, but unfortunately, you're shaking my hands. Oh, fortunately you do. It was painful. Oh no, wait. You used to double tap W. Wait, index finger. Oh no. Oh no. Finger song, yeah, thanks. I love PvZ. That's an interesting build. What I did, I bound my sprint to a mouse button, and I think it helps because I at least get to do something with my thumb, and then that way it's super easy for me to be holding sprint and then just switch to a sneak real quick, because I let go one button and press another. And I want to know something crazy. I used to shift with my thumb. I used to be one of those, and that would suck. But I have switched over. I became normal. I don't remember how long ago. It was a long time ago. Okay. Is there a better way to do this? It'd be really nice to be able to just like macro in the number times by 1,000 and have it set to 1 as default. I'm so happy I rechained middle finger W because you can actually strafe. Yeah, how are you? Wait, you just couldn't strafe before. Like, the pressing D key was just not happening. Oh no. That sound painful. Okay, we need to. I might do a thing where we set it to 1 if there is no value, and then, you know, that way I could just multiply by 1,000 or 10,000 either way. It would be on the block, right? Yeah, we're on the block right now. Right here is the context. Okay, we're good. And this part is the macro part. We're good. I'm so happy. Yeah, I could by releasing W move my index finger over to D. Yeah, but no, don't do that. Like, oh no, not entity unless it's data entity. What would it be called? It's just override. Yeah. I didn't know you were going to stream today. Hi. Oh, hi, Cassie. Yeah, I didn't really tell anyone. I have something to do real quick, but you'll be back. Okay, sick. I have no prior experience with games because I haven't played anything 3D except Minecraft and literally anything else except my 2D platforms, other game jam entries. That's probably why my games are bad. Yeah, that's the other thing. You don't, like, you know, skill overlap can be really nice, especially if you've played other games for a long time. But then if you're just missing that, like, uh-oh, yeah. I'm just gonna do this. What number is this? Yeah, just merge it like that. Okay, now let's do, I don't know why I did height and width separately, like not next to each other, below. I think it's because something to do with me using like the same score to check something. But we're gonna do this now. That's the other thing. I wasn't really, see, the reason why I didn't really announce I was going to stream today was, one, I had no idea if I was actually going to make it. I barely made it in time. And still, I wanted to really go live like an hour and 15 minutes earlier. But then my whole schedule got changed within the last like 2 hours. So things got rearranged really quickly. So obviously I should have announced it or like told people in advance. If I was smart, I would. Then I didn't. So Okay, there's some weird math going on here. Why do I need 10,000 in test? What do I use that for? Oh, this stuff. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, we're good with these ones. Now we need to multiply. Oh, these are backwards. I'm dumb. We did these ones so far. I'm just gonna pretty much do the exact same thing I did here, where I just got the storage with a scale of 10,000. Oh, I put these in scores. These are scoreboards. Oh. Switch on Twitch notifications if I have my phone on. I can always catch the stream within 20 seconds. Hey. You're a real one for having those on. Problems, I'm not using my phone that much anymore. Yeah. I used to have Twitch notifications on for everyone, and I used to be an avid Twitch watcher. And then I just slowly stopped, and then I turned them all off. But I used to also, the other thing, I used to be really weird. I used to leave my notifications for like weeks. Because I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to watch that later. And then later never came. So that happened. Oh, yeah. So, okay, basically what we do is we put both of these into a scoreboard, and then we do some, like, just dummy math down here that requires, like, 3 temporary scoreboards. So fun. Alright, well, I gotta do what I gotta do. Gotta give him a scoreboard to do math. Yeah, I'm just gonna start copying sections of stuff. Oh, that's why I did it in this order. Why did I do it in this order? Yeah, okay. Wait. If it has no value, and you scale to 10,000, we were just storing it back into the. Okay, this old stuff made no sense. Whatever. I'm gonna get them inside the right areas with display height. Or is that what it was with display height? What did I call it? Override display width. Override display height. Let's do it. Scoreboard. Or execute store. Why is Spyglass lagging? Anyone see that? That's weird. Is this actually the autocomplete that I want? Yes, it is. Thanks. Why are we not validating? Spyglass. Spyglass, what are we doing? Is this set up wrong? It's not blue. Something's up. I feel like this code's wrong somehow. Result. This is not supposed to be scoreboard. What? Wow, there we go. That's funny. I think that was probably the autocomplete. Messing with me like usual. Oh. I rely on notifications. I really watch VODs on Twitch only for events, and then I watch them on YouTube. I have YouTube notifications managed strictly. I hide all notifications for videos that I watch or videos I don't want to watch. Notifications on all channels except exceptions. I want to keep notifications for videos I need to do something about later, like community challenge, review a mod I want to install, or add them to watch later, which has a similar purpose. Yeah. I like using notifications as checklists as well. I mainly do that with like my emails though. When it comes to YouTube, I just use my subscription box religiously, but I'm almost always watching stuff from there. And that's about it there with like YouTube stuff. And most of the time with the community challenge stuff, I just end up forgetting. Or I'm in a Discord and I get reminded there. So I totally get that. Oh yeah, it's definitely different with my emails. You should remove my emails. Now I'm archiving them, so I have an inbox always clean. I'm bad. I just read them. I mark them as read if I am done with them, and then I leave them unread, so I still have the notification bubble on my phone. And then, yeah. And so I will have emails that are from like October with a notification bubble still, or that are unread. Okay, let's break down this math a little bit. Test gets set to 1,000, 10,000. Okay. If 5 matches 1, which is a code word because this has been changed, 5 is now remove display. If remove display is 1, and test 2, which is also a code word, this is now display outline, is also 1. Then we just subtract 100 from the height and the width. These are run separate. These run parallel with different values. Can I macro those? If they do the exact same math? I got an idea. I have an idea. Okay. Afterwards, all we do is we take this 10,000 we just stored, we subtract off the height, we divide it in half. Oh, this is math to figure out the transformation. And then we do a little thing here where if there is a height offset, we store the translation as that height offset times 10,000. That's a different value. If there isn't that, then we just set it to 0. Okay, that makes sense. We should probably do a width offset at some point. Whatever. Cool. And then we set translation height to a 10,000th of test, which is this is the translation offset to that. Okay, that makes sense. Basically, since everything is centered, right, to the center of the block displays. Or no, they're technically not. Whatever. It's dumb math where basically if we have to scale it down by a certain amount, you know, the override height and width, we then have to figure out the offset for the translation, which we calculate here. And then we also have a secondary offset only for height to add some or subtract some that we just throw in there too. I just worked a little bit on the data pack maker. You reminded me when you came live. Yay, let's go, effect. When we move all of this over to there, it's going to be so nice. And then I'm pretty sure width is identical, except we just set this 4th value equal to the to test. And then we do some crazy stuff down here for rotations. I think it's more offsets based on rotations. And then we store it all inside the macro, and then we macro it in. It's something like that. You got to work with recursions. You want to see? Sure. Recursions. I'm guessing you didn't do the like, obviously because you don't want to parse it all. You didn't do like the key thing that one person was suggesting. It's lagging. Oh, what is going on? Yeah, no, I'm dropping. Whoa, is my internet dying? What is going on? Are we good? I can see that I just started dropping frames in the bit rate. Oh, the bit rate's crashing. What's going on? It's nothing to do with the CPU. No. Hold on. I'm gonna go yell at whoever's at my house. Hold on. This is weird. I can hear now through Discord. Yeah, you're over here. Yeah, no, I saw for a little bit there. I was just tanking bites. But it looks like it's repairing. That was really weird. Thankfully, it wasn't in the middle of me doing anything too complicated. I was just sitting there. I have no idea what that was, though. It's nothing to do with CPU. CPU's fine. I could peek at the task manager. I have nothing running that is out of the ordinary for a stream either, so this is all standard stuff. So that's confusing, but I think we're good. We're good now. Ovek, what do you wanna? Did you wanna send me what you like a section of code probably? Like you did that one time. Or or do you have I'll let you figure it out. Yeah, you're making an example. Okay, that's what I figured. I'll get back to it then until you got that ready. Okay, so this stuff, I wonder if I could macro. Because it is 2 sections of repeat code. You know. Do. In fact, I could probably start here. We're right here right now. I have to remember my spot. Where does this section end? We could get rid of this stuff too. I'm gonna screw it. We don't need it anymore. Right here, I will probably add the macro. Now I can reference it really quickly. What do we call it? I'll call it like calculate translation. And we'll do that here. Okay, and now I'm pretty much just gonna like move this down. First thing that this will do is we have obviously still need to set test. I'll call it something else. Do I ever remove these? Remove data. Oh no, we set them right. We reset them right here. That's what I'm looking at. We're good. I'll change this to. Well, You know what we could do? In the end, for some reason I set test 4 and equal to IP data. Oh, because I subtract 10,000 from it. Depending on whether or not test is 3, 4, or 5. That part's weird. I was gonna say, I could just set it to the end point value. Which ends up being what? Right here. Okay. Test 1 ends up becoming translation X. Test 4 ends up becoming translation Z. No, it becomes... okay, so it ends up becoming data anyway. So, like, the math we do with them won't really matter. Okay, well, we'll call it... translation, and then we'll put it as the key. And this key is, it's either gonna be a height or width. So do I need to use any other macro throughout all this? No. There's nothing in here that gets macroed, so it doesn't matter that I've run it separately. I'm gonna call it dimension. There we go. Everything's gonna be just dimension. Although technically, if it's this, if it's the same one, it won't matter. But we need them to be separate values afterwards. So we'll call it math. We'll use something nondescript. Screw it. Okay. Math is 10 to 10,000. I'm going to program these at the same time. So test 5 is now remove display. We'll throw this down here. Okay, and then this is now remove display like we said. This is correct. Did I do this right? Yeah. Back up here. There's one thing about this though. Oh, and then we have another check. Test 2. We called that one display outline. So then we subtract 100 from override display. Are we setting that up here? I believe so. Yeah. Except obviously there's going to be different values. So we're going to call this dimension. That, we got caps on. Ooh. Oh, did you DM me? Oh, fuck, I'll go look right quick. Okay. Quick pause here while the ad plays. Well, we go look at what Elfrick's doing. Comment this out too. Okay. Quick. Another quick temp file. Where did that go? Oh, I lost it. Here it is. So both of these work. Okay. Constant. So you set a variable of called rec equal to empty dot recursive, and in this function is, you know, scoreboard player adding 1 to an example. You're saying stuff, and then you're doing a quick check if it's 10 or greater. We're running ourself again. Oh, you meant to do the other way so that it would actually end. I was about to say, this is gonna run forever. But okay, I got it. And then then you have recursive 2, which I believe in this case. Ooh, Crazy Tiger of Doom followed me. How are you doing today? What's up? Thanks for coming by the stream today. Right now we're looking at OFX custom compiler that he's working on in JavaScript, and we're just checking out what the syntax he's using. So then we have a separate function that you're just directly referencing without setting it to a constant value. I'm guessing that's like the important part here. Scoreboard is added by 1. We're saying hello, and then we're only running ourselves again if it's less than 10. So it's the same idea, except one is like this is like standard macro case because you have a variable. The other one is just a reference to itself. Interesting. This is gonna be really sick once we have it, but yeah, I like it. It's still intuitive to like how Minecraft commands work, because it's still, you know, you're adding 1 and then checking if a score is equal. So that's nice. Alright. Gone. Back to where I was. Crazy Tiger of Doom. I'm guessing you're I don't know if you know about Infinite Parkour or not, but I'll explain a little bit what we were doing. We were taking this code here, which was for the editor to change the display offset, height, and width, and we're moving it from the dictionary search that we used to use and putting it into a better setup. I could give it to you if you want. I still need to figure out how to publish it and need to make a GitHub page. Is it fully done? Like straight up? That's kind of crazy if so. Here's the question. Should I try to compact everything into the loot tables first and then dive into that, or do I try doing both rewrites at the same time? The best part though is I kind of need to like play around with your compiler and get used to the syntax, but I kind of want to do that before hopping directly into turning this into it. But this replaces the loot table. Both at the same time. Terrifying. The idea of the loot table is to reduce the need of the dictionary. Yeah. And so your idea is that you would be able to reference the data anywhere you'd want, just by throwing it in, instead of having to throw it into a data position or loot table. I do rewrite driven development. Yeah. Yeah. No, all of our development is for rewriting. It's funny. I see we're putting down now, so I could just import blocks at the top pretty much, and then like do what I need to with the values. The issue, well, not issue, but like it's kind of weird to think about, because like I also still want, I don't know if, I'm not entirely sure, I'm guessing I still want to have like the block displays have all their data, so then I just still execute on them and let them do their own math or whatever. But yeah, make a great point. Should I at least finish this section? I think this and the hologram are like the last two things I gotta do. But it also feels weird if it's all in vain. If we know, we're kind of just gonna like redo all of it. I'm at a crossroads. There's one downside, which is we don't have a syntax highlight for commands. Yeah, or like an actual error checker. But like, I'm guessing we don't really. Wait, oh, here's my excuse. We get someone developing that so then I can keep doing the late table stuff until that's done. No, I'm kidding. It's a good question though. What do I gotta rearrange now? Oh, there's more rotational stuff here. That's fun. There, oh yeah, we're putting stuff in here. This can't be capitalized, right? I forget how macros work sometimes. Okay, let's go and keep going. So, math is set if, remove display, display outline are all true. We just subtract 100 from the score. What's next? We have to subtract yeah, okay. I got this part here. This becomes the macro for dimension. So then this 10,000 is being subtracted by whichever the overhead display is equal to now. Next we just gotta divide it by 2. I just don't need a macro there. Okay, and then other part is after the divide by 2. Oh yeah, we got height offsets, huh? Uh-oh. Why do I store this one in height, but then we don't do the width in the height? Instead we like divide it up. And it's all weird down here. It gets weird down here. I don't like it down here. I guess this is my moment to add width offsets. I'll just add support for it. I don't know how that would work. 'Cause down here we just do that. That'll probably be fine. Okay, let's do it. So the basic idea is we have to scale it up again. If the data exists, we store it in a score after scaling it by 10,000. And if the data doesn't exist, we set it to 0. Okay, it's exactly what we did before. We can make this better by, or not better, but like simple by just setting it to 0 if it doesn't exist inside of the data, and then doing the scale after. Okay, well I'm gonna hijack this part of the code and bring it with me. Except that this gotta change. Right here and here. This is no longer this. This is entity. This is good, except now this is dimension reference. Oh, this is weird. I'm gonna take this apart though. Run data, merge entity at S. That pretty much, except this could be a 0. I don't like how this gets all weird after the macro reference. Changes to execute, store results. Change this to macro reference. Get entity at S. Macro reference that. Then boom, boom. Ooh, there we go. Fun score manipulation there. Now handle that part. All we have left is this top one. Just stored it right in as translation height. Wait, instead of doing this all at once, I could just set it myself. You know? I kind of like preemptively like set up the data. I could just do straight up data modify transformation dot translation bracket 1 run. You know, 0.001. Yeah, let's just do that. This stuff. Oh, this is weird though. I'll do it after calculate translation. Well, then at that point, just do it all at once. Yeah, it's okay. Whatever. We'll throw inside data. It's weird though that for height we just throw it right in, but for width there's more calculations. Because with width, we have to. It depends on the facing direction. It probably will depend on facing direction when we have height again. But we haven't done height, so and that's only if there's rotation. Otherwise, we split X and Z between test and test 4. Okay. Let's just keep it in the scores then. And we'll do this part after. So grab you. And up here. We'll do a little. We can keep all the rotational stuff in the rotation section. So I guess it'd be here then. You see what I see here? This stuff could be in the macro. Let's put that in the macro. Hold on. We'll put this here because I need to put that still somewhere. Whatever. This needs to be modified still. Don't look at it. It's ugly. All I could just do. I'll just change this to our actual translation spot. I could do that, right? I could just do formation dot translation 1. It's not test anymore. This is math now, but math. Wait, math is what we use in the macro. This is all weird. What I'll do is I'm gonna steal this. We're gonna change it to that. The code input is actually right. And so instead of doing that math where we, remove the offsets or, use the offsets, I guess, we'll just do that at the bottom of the macro down here. And then that way I could change this reference to math. And I could change this reference by adding a little dimension. That way with offsets are now gonna work. Yay! Although with offsets are weird. Like technically that's like in the pause direction only. But who knows, maybe we will use. Who knows? We could technically we could do negatives, right? I just entirely forgot negative scoreboards exist, but whatever. We'll handle that when it get there. That's good. We're back up here. We instantly throw that in through whatever height offset gets set to. Let's run our new command. I can just do file / calculate translation with just just this height, and then That's weird. I never ever do references like that in code anymore. Like while we've been doing Infinite Parkour. But this is technically what I need to do to run both lines of code just with different input. Never had to do that way. Okay. Let's move this stuff into the macro, because I can really easily. It just has to go at the top of calculate translation. Right here, I missed it. Up here, up here. Height. Let's just do this. Place that with dimension. This one, that one, that one, that one. No, don't. Why do you bring me so far? Up. Wait, there's another. That's another. What's it called? Why do we have another? Oh, why do we have another dictionary search? Wait, yeah, right here. No, wait, is this the dictionary? No, I don't have to touch the math. Okay, I got scared we had another dictionary search. No, wait, no, here it is. Oh, okay, we'll have to change load because there is another dictionary. Unbelievable. Anyway, now with that in, we can remove these. I do believe. And we'll be all good without them. Look at that. We have cut down the code substantially. Not really. A very little bit so far. But there we go. We're doing good though. What we need to do now is split the axes and do our rotational stuff on them. Which is what this is. The issue is that the value of test after width runs is technically still saved actually. It's in math right now. Because we do width second. Although that kinda sucks. But yeah, that's the last thing we do here is in math. Wait. If we do it on height, do we even use that? Or did we store it? Oh, we stored it right here. The last thing we do is also add it to math. Do I need this for anything? Do I need to add it to math for both of them? Probably, but I need to do something here with math. What does this do up here? The line I did right after. We set it based on height offset. Well, this is just wrong. It should be set based on translation height, like the full height, not just the offset. Is that what we were doing before? Let me find it. It's in this mess right here. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's bad. Jack, how are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. OFAC might have finished his compiler, and so I don't know if I'm doing everything in vain or not, but it's okay. I wanna continue moving stuff to the loot tables. Right now we're doing the block placement, and we're chopping it up. So, cause some of it is a little messy. A lot of it's messy. I should rephrase that. A lot of it is messy, especially since I have no idea what I'm looking for right now. I literally just saw it. Oh, how did I already lose it? Oh no. It's right before this line. What do I do with height? More shit coding time? Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. I know you're very excited. Especially since I can't test any of it, and I haven't tested any of it yet. So, you know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna finish it, I'm gonna start it, and it just won't work. And debugging is gonna be a nightmare. I do this to myself. What am I looking for? I'm looking for height. I'm looking for the math that it's done for height. I thought it was right here. The old math for height. I lost it. How far back is the code on GitHub? I can check for you. I'm on the wrong one. It pretty much, well, if I exclude everything that's in data, it doesn't have the new loot tables at all. It's everything we did before we started adding loot tables. So, do you want me to commit what I have right now? This like broken buggy mess that I don't know if it works. Because I haven't even reloaded my game yet. So when you saw me playing earlier, that wasn't the new stuff. That was the old stuff that still worked. I believe we're in an unrepairable state right now where it's not just working. Did you add logic or just rewriting? All I did was I made loot table and then I modified a lot of things. I'm gonna double check. We did stuff in free play, right? Oh yeah, I jump down here. I could show you. I did this stuff. Oh yeah, I ripped out this. I ripped out a couple dictionaries. That's what you'll be missing. Like I ripped out this dictionary and I made it so that it was just grabbing data from the loot table. Pretty much everything I've done is I'm just switching from dictionary search to loot table grabbing. Which version is it? It's what do you mean, like game? I might be dumb. 1.21.5. Okay. You know, honestly, I could also just live share if you wanted to start here. But I doubt you would. I believe what's it called? What do you think about the username? I do absolutely nothing but yap. Sounds like the username for me. Hold on. I'm gonna throw this into data pack channel because I forgot to earlier. What do I ping? Okay. I'll go back. See what else he said. No, I think it will be better to start without the late tables because you'll be replacing them entirely. Yeah. Should I work on something different then? Ping. I like ghost pings. Yeah. What? No ghost ping. Uh-oh. You're not able to? No, you're not able. I'm at a crossroads now. Whatever you want, I will show you how the code looked like, and then you'll decide if you want to switch. Okay. Here's my question, though. Are you just, like, swapping it in, or are you gonna go for, like, a full rewrite as well? I'm guessing you're gonna just, like, change the location of where the data is going to be, right? Because you're gonna put it into its own file and then merge it in. And then all I would have to do is just change my references from the entity to the data, right? Like instead of referencing the loot table, like this stuff, I'll be able to just grab it from there. The one part that might, well, I don't know. The loot table was convenient in some cases and not in others. And I'm unsure if moving this data to the the storage system that you're setting up, if it'll make it more or less. It's probably gonna be less convenient in some areas and more convenient in others, and probably more convenient in more areas. There are going to be things that will rewrite, like repetitive code. Okay, so you are doing some rewriting. Probably this section you'll want to do. Seems like that's not the case. What? That his system will be better. I'm saying I think his system will be more convenient in almost every way. And there might be some slight areas where it gets, you know, annoying. Cause every system does, but who knows? I don't know if Jack, how deep you know about how far his compiler goes. You'll also, oh, he has no idea what I'm talking about. I don't. I'm just not following what you're on about. Uh-oh. Oh, I see what you mean. I didn't turn my head. You know what? Just for you, I'm putting no. You don't have the world. That is true. So then here is the issue. I could give you my current world folder, but then you'll have to swap the code out yourself. Which isn't hard. You just set up GitHub to swap out. Why didn't I have your GitHub linked anywhere? I should. I know that on Discord it should be under my profile. Maybe not. I haven't looked in a while. I can look right now. Well, I can't look right now. My GitHub is somewhere, and I don't put it in the links to any of my descriptions. That's true. Okay, I'm gonna get you the file. It is on the Discord? Oh, okay, cool. That's probably the only place you can find it. There's not much there. There is more projects I have worked on. They're just all privated, and I probably could release them because they're kind of interesting. But I haven't. And they've actually been used in some places behind the scenes, but yeah. Okay, let me get you the world. Should I actually, you know what's good, Ofek? I haven't reloaded yet. So I don't have, well, I mean, technically, you know, I still changed the files. And then, but you know, maybe that helps. Yeah, I have my battle.net, Steam, GitHub, BoltYouTube, Twitch, yeah. Well, I can technically add my third YouTube now, if I really wanted to. You know how little people check that, though? Because there's still a lot of people who don't know my YouTube. And I know it's kind of bad to have links everywhere. I also kind of don't like Linktree stuff, though. I don't know. I feel like I would set up Linktree and then forget to add something there. What is battle.net? That is a game launcher for, like, the Call of Duty games. So I don't know why I even linked it. I was just adding everything. I like to have everything. I'm weird. Okay, I'm zipping this right now for you, Ofek. I will say, you are not because of this though. Oh. Alright, I do have to close the game. Okay, I'm gonna close the game. I do want to say something though. I will, what is it called? Next week, I will not be live at all because I will not have access to my computer for like the whole week. So either today or I might stream one more time this week will be the last for like a good while. But I will still have a computer. I just won't have my computer. So no stream. Okay. Oh, that guy sent it to a place that you can access, and it's uploading right now. Next week you will not be alive at all. Wait, what? What? What do you mean by that? Please, no. Okay, I think you have that now. So if you're going for like, if Uffik's doing a pretty big rewrite into his new compiler, what's my move here? No, we need Infinite Parkour finished. You don't need me. Uffik can do all of it. Surely. Who's gonna accept the pull request? Well, you guys, you do know GitHub has an option so that if someone is deceased, the account gets automatically transferred to someone else, right? No, I'm not. I could put OFEC in the will. Yeah, no, it's real. I went digging into GitHub settings. It's real. And for important reasons, I will say that it was a joke, and I do not know who's in the will, and I will not let anyone know who's in the will. Don't get any ideas. Okay, hold on. There we go. Why are they both? Yeah, no, I noticed that. I think one of those is the old version that was before we went to GitHub, and they're kind of saying there. Are the ones disabled? Let's check. I'm pretty sure one's disabled, so that isn't a part of the issue. Yeah, the one that is not an underscore is disabled. What are these? What are these other data packs? Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Nothing to worry about. Yeah. Oh, Elphick, you're gonna have all those other data packs too. You're good to remove those. You're good to remove those. Uh oh. Wait. Let me see if I can get it to come back. I mean, it's been popping up in chat every single time I reload. I'm surprised no one's mentioned it till now. Lore leaked. What? Hey. Speaking of which, where did this go? Am I heading in the right direction? Oh, whoa! I forgot I left the lane. Let's get out of here. I don't want anyone to get any ideas. Where is it? How do I get back? Sorry. Sorry. Where is it? Infinite Parkour. Free play. Sorry. Nothing happened. I missed. What did you say? I should remove those? I could keep them if I need. No, you're good to remove them. You're good to remove those other ones. Minecraft 1.22 is going to be the doors update. I thought it's just utility and lore data packs. Maybe correct, maybe not. Is 1.22 ever going to be? Are we going to be stuck at 1.21.2048? They keep adding more. The copper columns are really sick though. I watched a little bit more about them. Having item sorting that is like easily accessible to early game and also doesn't require redstone is so huge. I think that's massive for the game because they still, it's like them finally approaching and like somewhat addressing the inventory like issue slightly. Imagine what attributes might be added if they make them entirely customizable. You know what I'm saying? Are you I am getting pinged into the Discord over here. Uh-oh. Jack, don't you dare try to weasel your way into it too. So, let's go. I'll put it back on me. Uh-oh. I don't... Yeah, no, Skull wants me back into the bot section. I knew eventually that was gonna happen. Now I have to. Hey. No one else get any other funny ideas. That's funny. Okay. Oh, if I have an idea, I could work on it with you if you shared, right? Or do I have to be in web browser? Uh-oh. Oh, That's Infinite Coder, right? Or what was it? Yeah, Infinite Coder. The version that's available right now is for 1.21.4. Okay, here we go. Imagine. That was the Okay, a lot of things are going on. Yeah, I guess it's not PMC though. The Planet Minecraft download. Oh, is that the GitHub pool? Did you get or is that the updater? I don't know if the updater's getting the most. Well, it should. Uh oh. Maybe get a second roll that's decoration only. The issue with the skeletal roll thing in the Discord. What is the updater? Oh, Mr. Books made an updater that would automatically pull for GitHub for you, and it's like a program that runs on your computer. And I'm unsure. I know we had some bug fixes that we're going through, so I'm unsure how far that is right now. So I'm not sure. But yeah, the skeletal situation in the Discord. I think this is the only thing I could do, where I give her a new role that is a fake emoji creator role, which is gonna be funny. But that's the only way. Hold on, I'll do that after stream though. So I can keep going. And we're also kind of just waiting for Elfic to set up the share, unless he's already done it. I'm not checking anywhere that it would be. Yeah. So that we can help him do that too. The only thing that sucks, Elfic, is that obviously I can't test anything, but we don't need to test anything for a while. We're gonna be rewriting for a while. No, stupid platforms. Well, we can say goodbye to our leaky blocks soon. Alright, I'll see if I get to 200 real quick then. I will say, the fact that the GitHub version, even though it's supposed to be updated one, oh, Infinite Coder, you know what it could be? There is a known bug right now, where I don't believe the displays in the lobby get regenerated. So you're gonna need to delete them. Can't use Control A and I can. Boop, 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 boop. That's weird. No, but yeah, Infinite Coder, either /reload to get new lobby or just kill the entities around you. That's a weird issue. I don't know how we're gonna fix that when we update it. It was in world title. But oh, you couldn't control it in the world title. That's annoying. They should let you. Ooh. Hey, I got more fake platform blocks. I'm just gonna stop throwing them out. See how many I could accidentally pick up. You know what's funny? I was doing something kind of weird. Yesterday, I was rewatching some of the old Infinite Parkour videos, and I forgot a lot, actually, of like what I did in those videos. Like the command block era. Like we had entities flying around and stuff. It was something. It was something to see. And also I sounded like weird. I don't know, it's weird. Like it's less than a year. Yeah, I still feel like I sound like way younger and way less experienced. The chickens were epic. They were funny because they would fall so slowly, but like fly up so much faster. You know, I remember how you regenerate jumps. I saw the armor stands. It was scary. It was cool how we had it so it would generate ahead too for a little bit, but that was a bug. But it was still like interesting. Technically, we kind of have something like that with like bigger jumps. I've made it past 200. Get excited. Being faked elsewhere. Uh-oh. Let's see what else is going on here. Jack, you're not gonna get me. The anvils would be cool if it land on your next block. So you have to watch out. Now you're giving good ideas. I do that on April 1st only. We released update April 1st, and it's just random chance of anvil. No one gets to know. Write that one down. Write that one down. It's scary that we're approaching 1 year of the project. It's only like 2 months out. And if it's like, yeah, I wouldn't really call that a year of development. There's a good like 4-month break somewhere in there. Ugh. Those jumps. 219. I'm gonna get to 250 right now. That was like straight for so long. Now this is what everyone came here for. Whew. Oh, no, I fell. There we go. I'm cooking. Oh, by the way, I just realized we're like 1 follow away from unlocking VIP. I don't know who had a VIP though, because I feel like anyone I would VIP, I would probably let moderate, or I give it away. That'd be fun. Give away VIPs. I'm cooking. Hold on. I'm done. I wish I could play on the better other pack because I kind of enjoy it more, but I can't right now. Because it's all broke. I found your post, Jack. You're not slick. Although you didn't leave an actual suggestion, so I had to remove it. I remember when I found out you couldn't have VIP and mod on the same person. You can't? Well, okay. I kind of get it. Because mods are already assumed to be VIP, I guess. And the other thing is, like, I feel like I'm unlocking that kind of early. Because, like, there's only so many people that actually chat that would get VIP. Or it's just everyone at that point. I was writing the thing down. You just deleted it while I was writing. Well then, why didn't... I'm sorry. I didn't realize what you were doing. Go ahead and make it again. Oh, delayless chat? Any spam messages? That could be dangerous. I didn't know about that part. Hey, that song is supposed to be translucent right now. There's no blocks near it. Oh, but now there isn't. It's funny to watch these like blocks glitch out as they drop. Oh, so close to 250. Okay. I bet Ofix having a lot of fun setting up. I know how difficult GitHub can be, so I don't doubt that GitHub could just be being a pain for him right now. I could totally see that happening. Because GitHub's always a pain for me. Oh, I just realized we never did exit animations for any of the decorations, huh? I kind of want to redo the whole decoration system at some point. Even though I do like the pillars, like it's bad. And also to make it like jump pack based would be cool, but like I wouldn't know how to give that control to players. Maybe I would just give them preset options to choose between. So like this decoration would play for this jump. Or make it just a setting for the whole pack, honestly. Per jump would be crazy. You know, kind of dumb. Whoa, I don't even see where I was going. It's supposed to be random chance. Like slightly. But it's also still kind of weird. Especially with the little random blocks. Like the random blocks can be anywhere that isn't near the path. Because they check for markers around them. Those ones, yeah. I'm at 300 without even realizing. What's up? Let's get to 500 right now. Ooh. Ooh. I haven't really let go of sprint at all. Oh, 400. I've just been stopping like movement entirely to cut my momentum. I'm getting a good score, low key. You know. But yeah, if anyone's new, the reason why we're not developing anything right now is because I'm just waiting for OPEC to move it over to his to him and his compiler. So that's why I will just see how far I can get right now, and you know, actually enjoy what we've been working on. I could do predictions now, right? I could do predictions on this. You have a 10-minute timer for suggestions. What? Are you saying because I deleted your last one in 10 minutes, or because I should give one? What version are you on right now? This is 1.21.5. The version of the data pack is the version where I've halfway implemented loot tables and then haven't hit /reload. Oh wait, did I reload it already? Well, I don't know, the editor's broken right now is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, my theory, Infinite Coder, is that the reason why your text was broken when you loaded is probably because you need to delete it all. Oh, you're like, the channel actually has a cooldown? Really? Who did that? What? Oh, post, yeah, there is a 10-minute cooldown. I don't know if I can remove that just for you or not. You tried, didn't work. And you reloaded afterwards. I'm curious what version is on there. Oh wait, you know what it could be? No, I know what it is. Infinite Coder, you have to run one of the compilers. Build.bat. You need to run build.bat. It is for 1.21.5. You have to run build.bat and then reload. Because the GitHub version in its source folder is up to date. Its data folder is not up to date. Oh, and you're on Linux. All right, so you're not playing the new version. Uh-oh. Yeah. It's weird like that. I can probably run the compiler on Linux. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I'm guessing. I do bat files run anywhere? I thought they were Windows only. I'm probably dumb. This is me showing you how good I am as a programmer. Java should run on Linux. Is bat just for Java stuff? And not just Windows stuff, and I was wrong. Bat files are Windows only? Okay, so I was still right. I knew something. Kinda? Okay, well now... You make me look bad. Like I don't know nothing. You need to run the code in the bat, basically. Yeah. Yeah, you could decompile and then hit it. I'm guessing it was just compiled for only Windows, you know? But, like, you could still get the Java code. I've done that once. Had a lot of fun. Oh. No, nothing related to decompiling? Okay, so I'm just dumb. Okay, I'm just dumb. Alright, that's alright. I won't pretend to know what I'm saying, so. Yeah, okay, yep. You set it up. Now you share. Okay. There you go. Maybe you feel that way because you do actually not know anything. Probably. Look, not knowing anything has gotten me this far, so why should I know stuff now? Wait, are all those blocks? Wait, I just realized a problem. Those blocks are not deleting, huh? I just never looked backwards, huh? I just jump over all the blocks, like through them. If it was your first jump, try it again. There's also a known bug where the very first jump after reloading won't work. That parkour on F3. Oh yeah, this is the best. Why are they double F5 better? No, oh okay. Hey guys, welcome today back to my... Oh no. Welcome to Infinite Parkour. Imagine if I did that. Imagine if this was what you got. Oh no, you just can't see. I have to literally do this. No. No. Wait, this is awful. I missed it. Let's double check that I'm not missing something. Okay. Also, I feel awful at double F5. It feels too inverted for me. It is weird. I don't like it. You can't use, you can't see live share, so I'm going to use live preview. Is there a difference to that? I don't really know. It might be an extension that I have. I just took 2 4K screenshots. Who wants those? No one. Let me see if it's an extension I have. Oh, restart all my extensions. This one. We need this one. Never mind. Okay. I could copy the link. Even though you probably already found it yourself, I'm just gonna. Yeah. Now you definitely know it. Okay. Should be good now. Where am I? I'm here now or something. It's not an extension for what we want. I'm trying to install it. Oh, you're on cursor, yeah. Imagine I'd be able to do a 5 block and double F5 without ice. Okay. Now we're just trolling. Should I purposely roll back my game so I could play on the better one? No, it'd be too much at that point. I just want to play on 0.2, but we're gonna have this, which is an issue. All these jump packs are, yeah, everything's broken. I wonder how broken the editor is right now, because we haven't really done much here, or haven't set it up yet. We can see how far I got. Not at all. Non-ice momentum is actually better, so it's just timing. But probably like sub-second perfect timing. I wouldn't know, but that seems awful. That does not seem enjoyable. I don't think I can load any of these either right now. Oh yeah, here's a sample I was doing with the pickups when we first added those. I could show you here in the hologram. The idea was that while going up, you could either just go straight through the middle into the exit, or there was 2 branches. One with Neos to get to the green one, or one that was just a little bit longer for the yellow. And then they all led back to the main path afterwards. This is a great way to show. But, you know, just a thought. Oh, if I expected forced to use VS. No, it's okay. As long as you're okay with it. You could obviously switch right back once I'm done. I'll probably go for like another hour and a half. So I'm guessing it's not too difficult to switch between them, but I wouldn't know. This room makes me lag when I have this many blocks out. I spent like a couple weeks designing these. I would keep coming. That would have been so fun to stream if I did, but yeah. What version of Java do you need to use? For compilation, what does the compiler use? You have a great question. That's a great question. Also, I have the link. Actually, I'm gonna switch it over. Sorry, you're gonna get Minecraft for a second until I double check. Let's see what's up. Open a Visual Studio. Here we go. Yep. Get me in. Let's see what's up. Join the live share. I think it's Java 21 for compilation, because I had to switch it at one point because it was 22. Okay, you ready for something sick? Boom. We're now in OFEC language. I can see. Can I edit? You see that? Okay, we're good. Also, I didn't double slash, so that was funny. There we go. Hey. So, oh, terminal's going crazy. Good thing it doesn't, you know, it doesn't dump your info in the terminal. I have OpenGDK 21. Oh, okay. That doesn't seem to work. Which one did I compile on? Oh. Yeah, to stream video. I know. I can't do anything about it. I already have the delay at the smallest. You currently have Java 23. It says it uses class version 66 for my last reported is 65. Okay, then go to 22. Well, OFEC, remember, because I compiled Minecraft script, and then the build.bat is using Minecraft script now. So it's whatever I updated to. Can I do Zulu 22? Probably. I think 22 is going to work with you for you. I love having a GitHub and forcing players to compile the code for me. You could do 23. Yeah. Try it out. We're gonna bring the code over. I was gonna ask if you were gonna. Okay. It's time for the good stuff. Yeah, Infinite Coder. I would try it on 22 or 23. You can also set up GitHub workflow to compile it for you. For sure, actually. Like, I've looked into that a little bit. Then I got all confused and stopped. But we should definitely do that. After every commit, they'll compile into data for us. Yeah. Especially since we already have a file to do it. Oh, and I should mention OFEC. I changed build.bat to be different than buildzip.bat. Because I made a new one called buildzip for the zip file, and then I made build just replace the data folder directly, which that's how it wasn't with your old one, but yeah, that's how it is now. Okay, so is data got it all? Oh yeah, here it is. Yep, there it is. It's all here. Oh no. I'm forced to follow you. Hold on, I should stop following you. Here we go. Actually, no. Oh, this looks so great. Also, yeah, okay. We're good. Hold on, I'll follow you again. Seems to have worked. Okay, that's good. Where do we start is a great question, Ophic. We got a lot to do. We got a lot to cut down. Okay, well, if we're gonna do a full rework, and we're starting now, let's, like, I guess we should just break it up, right? And, like, figure out what we could separate from everything else, right? Because there's some stuff that's repetitive and referenced multiple times. We should probably pull those out. Delete everything. We're having the old stuff in a separate folder. So we might want to, yeah, we might just want to like identify stuff that we know is repetitive and place it somewhere, and then be able to reference that, right? Is that a good idea? You can't open the world. You can't enter the world. Uh-oh. Probably world gen. Is it because I said it to you? I left the world, but I was still in there. Well, here's the issue, Effect. I don't have this world that has this data pack in it, right? Wait, is this the old one? Yeah. Hold on. Which copy do you have? Oh, functions is already empty. Failed to load function, load base packs, illegal argument, underscore characters are not allowed at the start or end of a number position. What? That error is really weird. Talking and answering questions. Oh, if I can answering later is so confusing. Well, there, since he's listening to my audio, he should be able to like answer pretty quickly compared to like on Twitch. If you only had the Twitch stream. How did you get an error about not letting underscore characters? It's in pack ID for load base packs. Let's go. Actually, I'm gonna go look at that. It's just this. Wait, why is there a 0 there? Or is it the other one? Look at this raw data. This one. Wait. Did I just figure out the issue? Why is this not like in parentheses? Or in quotations. This should be in quotations, right? Am I crazy? Am I going crazy? You're talking, answer questions though. His questions have the stream delay and your audio doesn't. Yeah. Oh, I see the issue. I think the error is here. But my question is like whether or not like this even works. Like, cause should this be in quotations? Am I crazy? You are crazy. I already said that. I'm crazy because I'm saying that multiple times. We do it here for update list. Where was that one again? It's in here. I forgot, what was Effect gonna do again? Oh, he's closing VS Code. So I wonder what happened to mine. You're good to do that. Obviously it'd probably kick me out. I could just go back over to my copy or whatever. Or will not let it close if I'm watching it. Even SafeO doesn't work. Weird. Oh, it gets macroed in, so maybe it doesn't matter, but clearly it won't compile with it. The quotes there, there's also an error about ticks in the same file. Ofek, do you think it's because I save or I zipped the world? Wait, unzip. Did you unzip the folder, Ofek, and then took it out of that one Because I didn't zip all the contents of the world. I zipped the world folder like an idiot. It's like it can't load because tick function doesn't exist. Oh, I know exactly what issue that is. That's because in data Minecraft, tick.json defines all these. So you must be missing one of these. Wait, why would you be missing one of these? I did take the world out of it? Okay, good. Did I get rid of one of these and didn't change this? Wait, Ophic, is that the reason why yours was working? Wait a minute. It didn't load, right? It doesn't solve it. Okay. Couldn't load tag. Minecraft is missing the following references: environment tick, editor flight tick. Did we get rid of editor flight tick? No, it's right here. So that's in the version that you have. And environment tick should be right here. Seems to work now. Oh, okay. I don't know what changed, but okay. Alright, back to figuring out why OFX game won't run. After I remove those. Oh, you removed those files? Okay. Or did you just remove the... remove them from the tick entry? Your editor might be broken. In fact, no, your entire editor will be broken. But you can still play. Wait, I don't get why that's broken. Oh my, everything's just falling apart now. Move them for the tick entry? Yeah. So your editor won't work. But everything else will be fine. Okay, good. Where else have I been? I've been pinged somewhere else. I'm gonna go look. Why is the lane dimension not in the data pack? Yeah, your dimension type folder is empty. Wait, no, here it is. Huh? Uh-oh. You also see all the markers. I guess that's good. Are you sure it's 1.21.5? Is the format different? The fact is, I'm not getting any errors right now. Oh, by the way, dev world is missing a type, but I think this probably just uses the editor biome and the editor type. Are the biome references intact? Wait. Biome infinite part. Wait a minute. Do we have this? Editor biome? Yeah, right here. Okay. Maybe because of namespace? Is it meant to be Infinite Parkour or something else? I'm just jumping all over all the time. No. At least you're able to play though, right now. Default Raider with a counter. What? Default, how are you doing today? How was your stream? You guys went to the end now, right? Were you playing canon, I'm guessing? Infinite counter 8, only up from there. Yeah, but if we're curious right now, we're doing bad bug fixing. It's a little convoluted. I'll say that. So, Infinite Parkour / lane. I feel like that should work. Oh wait, is the biome reference correct? Does it have to be specified in World Gen? Maybe they changed that. You're also in creative. That's like okay because we're not enforcing adventure just yet because we let the players in the editor being creative, so we can switch to creative all the time. That's probably because the editor tick is broken. Oh, That's great. That's amazing for you. Yeah, I never said the game was that much of a stable build. I didn't realize how bad it was though. Okay. Never mind, it did. Oh, so it's still switching you. Hmm. It's weird though now, cause you modified, or not modified, but like you removed some of the tick functions, so maybe it was a part of that. It's especially when I alt tab. Really? When you lose focus on your game? Okay, that's even weirder. No, yeah, no, I'm confused. Axiom? Oh, Axiom's doing it. Oh, okay. No, yeah, you're just doing the quick switcher. It's a good question whether or not, though, if they change the biome and dimension type structures. I'm gonna go to changelog for 1.21.5, and like I'm just gonna go to the wiki and then scroll down and see what changed. Technical. The new test command. Will we ever use test at all? I didn't even think about that. Blocks attacks. Oh, that's a new component they added. Whatever. Where's the good stuff? Allow fire attacks away from player. Interesting. Tags. They added new tags. Test environments. Don't care about those. Changes. Here we go. This is bad. Are you able to join the world in 1.21.5? I'm able to join my world. As in, this is 1.21.5. Are you want me to join the one that I zipped to? Am I supposed to stop sprinting if I release sprint mid-air? Wait. No. I guess that's why the shift is required. Or like let go of W. I think you have to do it by letting go of W. Anyway, back to OFX questions. Yeah, I am in the world of 1.21.5. And I don't know if it's I don't think it's a different data pack doing it. Because the other two are not important here. I guess it's that's why my habit of stopping pressing all the keys to stop spreading is not that bad. Yeah. It's especially because you can just stop pressing W. Back here. I'm taking a look. I'm gonna keep looking to see if what else they changed. Just in case, but clearly it's still working. Okay, the session was closed, so I gotta beep boop out. What else did they do? I'm scrolling through right now. They did kind of a lot of stuff. Let me go to dimension. Wait, is this new? Oh, spawn dimension was thrown in a respawn field. That doesn't matter. Clone. Oh, that's just talking about how it's strict. Okay, nothing really changed. You did it? Oh, you. What was the issue? I didn't realize that you were figuring it out. You're good. things up again. Did you send another link? Probably. Here. Failed to get. Was it just namespace? With the hyphen to match the other data packs? But Infinite Parkour is disabled. Ooh. So it just went right into the disabled category, and then you couldn't load it because it was disabled. There you go. Well, we figured it out. How do you change momentum so quickly? I have to press S to go backwards just to land some blocks without stopping on every block. Yeah, you kind of just have to. Another big thing I'll do is I'll just, if I'm going past a block, I'll just stop with W like way early, and just like knowing when to do that. So like here, the second that I get a block that's like too close, I'm stopping W and just hoping I land the block. That's what's going on there. Okay, we're back in. I'm tapping back in to the code. 1 more hour. Manage trust. Okay. Connect, please. Here we go. Boom. We're back. Back into the rewrite. And now everything's gonna be JavaScript. Oh yeah, you're already doing stuff here. Oh, is this just compiling it into the data directory? Probably. Oh, here it is. Here's tick. Is this where we're starting? There you go. I can just you know, comment these out because these are now comments. Keep it as hashtag for now. Okay. I'll go back. Oh, because you're gonna just turn the whole thing into, yeah, okay. You just turn the whole thing into code. I get it. Yep, and then you just macro reference that on all the runs. Okay, I'm starting to pick up what's going on here. Let's see. You can probably regex to replace all the comments, convert all functions. Yeah, like check if after run include MCF. The issue is knowing to search for the under indent. But oh, like I could do that. Question for Parkour Bros: how do you do 3 forward 1 up when the block you jump from is a slime block? You can use momentum, but only for like 2 to 3 blocks. Unsure. Wait, let me go back. Oh, wait, do you want me to try to find a regex checker to like quickly replace most of these? Because all I'd have to do. Oh, I just did something. If you want to try it, yeah, okay. I just gotta find run space, but with nothing after it. Come see what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I'm getting what you're doing. You're pretty much just oh, you're exporting. Create free play island. And then this is interesting. Okay. So you're setting this variable equal to this return value? Is that what we're getting here? Wow. It's crazy how fast he's moving. I believe you get bounce from jump height, maybe land on it. Look, the sword is playing Celeste. They'd probably be good. Unlike someone else here. Hey! They are good. I haven't watched it though. They've been going for a little bit. What do you mean? Wait, huh? Include it? What, this stuff? I could do that. Come to tick. Okay, I'll just follow you. Do you ever do non-sprint jumps? Not really, because I just assume sprint immediately, because in that pack at least, it's sprint most of the time. You're referencing it right here. I see what's going on here. Okay. Yeah, that's what I wanted to show. You have a lot of jumps that are 1 block away. It's fully random. I think there's actually only one. But okay, you want to change this reference, obviously. Is that what you want to do next? No, I'll see if I can get the regex working. I'll let you guys watch Elfeg as I figure out the regex. Actually, hold on. I need to grab test info. So let me just sorry. All right, now Elfeg is coding for me. No, I'm kidding. I'm just gonna see if I can figure out the regex here. So I need run, and then I need a return character afterwards. How do I match returns? I gotta go find out. I know it's in here. Is it just match, or is it carriage return /R? /R? No. I don't know what carriage returns are. I think it's end then new line. There we go. It is /N. Okay, I found out how to check for run. How do I gotta, after that we need to add, so I need to replace. A quick substitution. New record 85. Congrats. Do old macro references still work, or how did those change? I forget. Is it, oh, you just changed it to curly? Yeah. Gotcha. I'm not sure exactly the best method to do it. I'm not too smart with my regex. I'm new to it. Group construct. So I make it a. Do I make it a group? Is that what I'm supposed to do? If you're curious, the regex I have right now is just literally run \n. So it's just looking for the text run and then a new line after. And I need to add to that, right? Let's look up here real quick. Oh, before I believe so. Yeah. Or no, I'm replacing that. Well, he's naming all of them now. Oh, here you go. No, you just add. We're adding $sign. $sign closing MCF. This thing. Issue is, how do I not match that, but insert that? Uh-oh, the $sign matches something. How do I replace that? Throw these into a capture group like this. Does this work? Uh-oh. No, I'm not doing that right. I'm not sure if I know my regex that well then. I'm not great, I'll tell you that. How do I do a swap? You know? Here. Let me do this. There for something cool. This is the regex editor. Okay. So what's the secret to like replacing regex, right? Because I want this. This finds me all my run returns. I want to add stuff after like this stuff. Because obviously I need to select them first. And now I'm just looking for the stuff for the rest of it. Or should I switch it to a match sub-pattern thing? Oh, yeah, you love regex 101 when I was doing your snake game. I just found this one day. I was like, this is huge. But now I'm like lost. And I didn't know there was a quick. You didn't know all this? This is like the best part. Do I have to put this into like a group? Probably. Match expression defined in the, okay, no, this is how you name groups. You don't have to? No, okay. How do I add stuff after all these? You would normally group stuff that is not constant. Oh, gotcha. How do I guess an insert I'm looking for. Insert the escaped literal. Oh. I like how this was just insert a $sign. It's just $2 You need replacement. That's what I was figuring. Or substitution. I went to that group, but I'm kind of confused on what's the secret here. Like, is it contents in capture group? On the left bar. Oh. Oh no. That makes me feel dumb. Okay, let me double check. I'm gonna, and then you can just add your replacement. I gotcha. I'm going to quickly double check the thing I want inserted by checking out what Elfix been doing. Okay, I believe it's one of these. Yeah, here it is. Okay, bring it on back. One of these. But obviously, this needs something to escape it. Probably another $sign. Yeah. Let's see it. And then I'm guessing when I'm in VS Code, I can just use it. Backslash? Oh. This one? Yeah. Is this the output, I'm guessing, down here? Oh, we have one right here. Oh, but it replaced run still. I still need this. And then I need the new line after. I can insert a new line, right? Just like that. In more complex cases, you can reuse capture groups and use look ahead. It's not going to be replaced. Yeah, like up here. It says there's 20 matches, but I can't see them. Right here. Okay. Next thing I need to do is find out when the indent is over, which is technically like down here. How do I go to the end of the indent? Oh no. Is this where I need capture groups because I need 2 separate replacements? Or do I just do those in separately? Alright, time for me to figure out capture groups. I kind of want to see if I can do it all at once. You know. Here it is. Capturing group. Throw it around parentheses. Like that? Now I gotta match one in a group. What do you need? Probably separately. Okay. Cause I need to like find out when run this indent. You see how after this it's all indented? I need to find out when they're not indented next and then insert something. Also, Iskala, how are you today? I see you in the Discord. Oh, actually you could wrap it all in a capture group. Ooh, yeah, I could use the greedy character. That's all I know it by. I have to do any character greedy, which is plus, like that. No? Uh-oh. Probably not. Just match for all lines that are indented. I need to go to the next non-indented line. I don't know what you're doing because I'm not watching stream. Yeah, no, you just get the constant audio feed. What's going on is Ofek is currently, or he made a new compiler in JavaScript. He's rewriting the entirety of Infinite Parkour. I'm trying to help him by creating a regex matcher to quickly swap out stuff in the code. Oh, yo, this is huge. Wait, did you actually just give me the what I need entirely? This? Oh, I copied your username and not the actual line because it scrolled. That's funny. This? Oh, it is replacing too much. I need to switch this out. Let's just double check that the capture's working. Wait, it's capturing something up here. Uh-oh. Can I prefix it with a run? Oh, wait. This. Like that? It didn't go to the next indent. Is the issue here? Oh. Because I need to, this is hard to see on this editor. But in theory, somewhere down here will no longer be indented. Oh, here's, well, yeah, you're in Twitch now. Infinite Coder's giving me the secrets to the regex. Oh yeah, you were adding new emotes. I did peek in there a little bit. They looked really sick. I just won't be able to add them anywhere until after stream as well, when I got time. Hold on, I'm gonna switch this off for a second because I need to change something. I don't think my computer likes how many tabs I got open right now. There we go. Come on back. That's the wrong one. Nothing bad happened there anyway. You just gotta see who got banned recently, and that's about it. Okay, go. Nothing bad leaked. Let's go. This Chrome tab. Yes. That could have been a lot worse, huh? But we're good. Something like that. Oh, me figuring that out on my own. Look ahead. Or look around. Positive look behind. Whoa. Did this work? Has issues with the last line though. This is easy? Okay, good. Because it's not for me. What happens about runs that are inside of other groups? Because like we have a run here. Does this count too? And will that be treated separately? Also, what's the difference between matching and grouping? I don't think it does. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, I could just keep running it. Because it's already part of a match. Oh, yeah. Will it exclude ones that already have their addendum, their replacement that is down here? Where did this go? Let me grab what that was supposed to be. This. Right, wait. Here. But that needs to be escaped. Like, this is what would be replacing it. Trying to see if it worked. Wait, it's on a new line. And also, it got rid of all the stuff inside. So, clearly the replace group has to be a little different, too. So that it still keeps everything in between the indent. Right? Something should be something like... Okay. Let me just, like, yoink what that was. And... Ooh. Let's see. So, this is a run. Oh, we still do have one issue where it needs to go back a line. And you also need to close it. Oh, just like throw one of those in. Wait, that entirely changed how it looked. Why does it change that so much? No, okay, it actually isn't. I think it's just bugging. I just scrolled it. Okay, yeah, no, I'm just being dumb. Okay. So we're close. I appreciate your help. This just has to be up in this line. I'm guessing it's because we're not technically like selecting the line that the run is on. Is my guess. So now we gotta like do that. Change look behind to regular match then. So just remove this or get in and out of there. Well, the issue is it also checking to see if we can only match runs that have at ends or have /n? Why am I doing at? Is it checking for runs with back? Because I only do need runs that have a new line after. You could just get the new line out of the parentheses. Okay. This one? Maybe? Or is it the other one? Because there is two. Oh, down here are you talking about? The one near run? Okay. There it is. Move it outside. Oh, like that. Oh, that's an M. Run. Okay, we need to add a space. So just like that. Break everything. Oh, just scrolled it. Oh wait. Oh wait. The space went in the wrong spot. No, space out here. Yes. Look at that. Oh, fact, we're cooking. We're cooking. We'll be there. Okay. Oh, it did pick up on a multiple run. The only thing is that it won't pick up on like this stuff in here, but we haven't done that yet. You didn't even close the quote. Wait, where? Hold on, what? Yeah, we need to. If you're talking about this quote, we need to do that. Next. You're very much cooked. What? It's okay. The biggest issue. Also, I don't know if PCRE2 is the best flavor to use. I know it's the like language. I got no idea the difference between the languages. Actually, it tells me right here on the flavor guide. Do you want to go to the flavor guide? Okay. This is helpful. It's not helpful. It's okay. So yeah, how do I go to the bottom of the capture group now and add a little closing thing? On the left bar, regex flavors. I also have no idea what the difference is. I just know some use dollar signs and some use backslashes. Oh, am I in over my head? So here's like the really bad thing is that, you know how I'm still doing like the FPS multiplayer minigame videos, you know, the one that came out today? Yeah. I'm only gonna do like one more of those. I'm gonna put the rest of the footage in like one more video, which means that like after that one's out, I got nothing left. I either have to do an Infinite Parkour or another challenge. So yeah. What do you need to add again? I'll go look for it. Okay. It is just single quotation closing bracket. Or one of these. But that has to be on after all the new lines. So I guess it would be like down here. So like if this execute at, and then it's whenever these new lines stop, which they technically do here. It'd be here. This group is weird now. $1 is all the new lines, and you have singular closing after that. Oh wait, am I inserting that on accident? Or is that good? I just have to do that. I'm so excited for the last episode of the Fireworks series. Playtesting was so much fun. I'm excited to go through that footage too. Because there's a lot of funny clips that I have after the timer ends that are really good. That's a different kind of quote. Uh-oh. No, it's not. Okay, time to see if this worked. Where is one? I'm looking for one of them. I'm not finding it, actually. I think I'm dumb. It's probably in front of my face. I'm gonna keep scrolling until I find one. Unless they're gone. Are they gone? Run. Wait. This didn't match. What happened? Cave source text. This is just straight up the code for free play. So this is just straight from the source file. So you technically already have source text. That's the best part. By the way, Jack, I already read that section. So, which one? This is the free play. Go into the source file. This is freeplay.mc function. The like main one. Is there a folder? It's not the free play folder. It's just the main. Oh no, in source technically. Well, no, because in the source folder there's only one. Go to the source file or source folder if at free play. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, you're a data. Yeah, get out of data. No one likes touching data. Should we do an OFAC progress check? Hold on. Here he is. He's cooking. Thanks, OFAC. Thanks for doing everything right now as I figure out the regex. I appreciate it. Back here. So this is group 1. I'm guessing it only starts grouping after the match, and then we have group 2 down here. And is this the next match? Right here. Match 2, group 1, and again group 2. Group 2 is like the last line. Is that the idea? This regex is not enough for recursive matching though. Because if you have to replace it once, you'll have to expand it for a bit more. You'll have it expand for a bit more. Are you just saying I should just go in and replace it myself? Because that's what we're kind of doing right now. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Actually, I have no idea what group 2 is. No, I can fix it. I guess group 2 is just the last line. Okay. I'm going to bed now. Bye, Jack. Thanks for coming by the stream. I appreciate you coming here and watching. But yeah, have a good one. Group 2 is the last instance of the capture group. Okay. It's close to 1 a.m. for you. But yeah. 5 hours of sleep remaining. You reminded me. I almost only got 4 hours of sleep today, but I actually only got like 7. So thanks for reminding me how tired I am. I immediately started yawning. My luck. That's fun. Oh yeah, bye. Have a good one. Okay, so Infinite Code, I wonder if we can make it so that the second group is just like this new line space, or like whatever, like the next line after the last match one, right? And then I can replace group 2. Do. We can, but it's not going to be second. Yeah, we can add a third group. And you are not replacing groups, you're replacing the whole match. I see what you mean. And then we're throwing the groups back in to the match, right? Oh wait, I think I'm starting to understand this. Wait, so you match the text that you need, you replace it, but then we're creating groups. That way we can insert them back in as we replace it. Right? That's the idea. So in theory, I should have this. Let's go. I actually figured out regex. A little bit. A little bit. Okay, so let's see. At this S, run 4 indent, 4 indent, 4 indent. It should be right here. It kept going to the 2. But this is technically what it would look like. But Yeah. You don't need the second group here, though. It's included in the first one. Let's see it. You're probably right. Yep. So the issue is there any way to, like, capture or you know, like, group this many indents and then see if there's that many or more before inserting this? I'm guessing that's probably too complicated. But that's kind of what we need. That's exactly what you're doing? Okay. Whew. Then we're good. This is called back references. I'm learning today. Back references. So you're taking a section from the match text and then we're running like a check pretty much on it until, you know, we don't find it anymore. And that line is when we insert it. Or stop checking, I should say. This is crazy. Quick OFAC update. Setup first jump is what he's on right now in the free play. I think he's just converting all the code directly. What a trooper. And he's changing the naming conventions. This is important information. This is huge. It's a good thing I should probably watch him use this, just so I could know how to do it myself. So any file or function reference is now just becoming a $, bracket, and then the name inside of it. And he's putting that after all the runs right now. Oh, Vec, do you prefer I do that instead? Do you want after every run indent to be this? I'm guessing you still do. Because I won't affect these runs, because these runs don't have a new line immediately after. You know what I'm saying? Because we're regex checking like this right now. Not always, but when do you want to have anonymous functions? Yeah. Do we want to use anonymous functions after every run indent? Or not run new line? Because that's what we're doing right now. I feel like almost all the time. I mean, I could always set to anonymous, and then we can change the name of it easily, right? So, I think it's fine. Yeah, okay. We're going to set this up so then we can just crank through the code and insert those for you. Alright. The OFAC update has concluded. We're back to this. Oh, and Infinite Coder has cooked up something for us. This in the top, replaced by this in the bottom. Is that another group? Group 3. Nice. Okay, let's check it. Oh, you know, okay, let's try to understand it. All right. Positive look behind. So, you know, we have a group here that is behind run. Is that what we're looking at here? New line. So yeah, anything. Okay. You know, it's not a group. Okay. I'm gonna try. I wanna understand this. I'm guessing this means anything could be behind run, but on the next instance of run. Is that the idea? So like, look around is a thing that must match, but is not replaced. So there must be stuff behind run. New line. First capturing group. Inside of that is our second capturing group, which is any white space character indefinitely. Not quite. What does look behind do? Will this tell me? No, this is the conditional. We're not using that. Positive look behind. It shows the given pattern will match, ending in the current position in the expression. The pattern must have a fixed width. Does not consume any characters. means that the regex must have a run in front of it. So run is the look behind. So it's look. Oh, I got what you mean now. All the text that we're selecting has a run behind it, is what you're saying. And therefore, it is not included in the substitution. Okay. Or is this pretty much saying disinclude run from the beginning? Kinda. But like, you know. I kinda get it. New line. Obviously, we need a new line after run. That's the first match. The second match is we're looking for any white space character. That way we could figure out how many indents we need, right? And then any non-terminator lines is 0 or as many. So I think that's just like filler space. To our third capture group, which is this one, which is our last new line. It's a new line. The most recently matched by. So then the last reference of this group, which is the 4 indents. Anything after it is our third group, and then as many of those as we need is the whole group, the first group. We just then place this at the beginning, new line, everything inside the first group, another new line, the closing stuff. I think I barely understood it. But let's check it. Run. After 2, this is here. That's good. The one thing is we need to add a space after it. But that's I believe all of it. Let's check. Run after here. After the last reference of 4 indents, closes. Okay. Oh, fuck, am I good to run this? Oh, it's actually in the message. Oh, I probably didn't copy it. I probably just didn't copy it. You probably had it right. Okay. So let's set this up and make sure it's good. Check it on other files. That's what I'm gonna do next. What's a big file? Let's do it on jump. Change the test string. They're still good. Carry a copy outside of old. That's what I'm thinking. Do you want me to do that real quick and then you can just like swap in what you need pretty much? Okay, let's check this real quick. You almost finished free play? Okay, so just do everything but free play. Let's see it. So we have one here. It's part of a 2 indent. After the 4s are done, we have it here. Yep. This is... Let me copy the files to the directory above. Wait, let's see what you're talking about. Yeah, I trust him. I trust him with his regex. I'm back. What's up? I was thinking I was just gonna make a new folder called like regex replace or something, and I'm just gonna start making new JavaScript files and just copy and paste in regex flip. And then you could grab from there if it looks good. But there's one thing, OPEC, and that is the new, you know how we had plus, width, and then data? Do we need to get rid of that? Or should we replace that? You should probably make a script. In theory, it shouldn't be too hard. It never seems too hard. Because you'll definitely need multiple regexes. Yeah. Well, you would have to run it more than once. In theory, after one replace all, I'll just have an option to hit replace all again. Let's. One thing I'm curious about though is, where was it? Right here. This one. So it chose to run it correctly. It threw this in. It went until there was no more 4 indents. The thing is, though, is that it cut off this. Do we need to use this anymore, Ofek? The plus width entity stuff? You could do a replex that would replace function definitions. Yeah, I could. There's also empty in func and stuff like that. But, you know, you forgot to indent the closing. Do we need to? We don't have support for plus. If we wanted to use support, we would need to do like JavaScript. Do we need to reference data this way though? That's mainly what I'm asking. Like, because this is gonna leave it everywhere. So do we want to just get rid of it and then like reference it somehow else? Because I know you have a different method for it now, if I remember what it is. What I'm thinking is I regex replace. Oh, for like plus with data. Yeah, you have a new method for that, right? I don't think we need to create. Yeah, okay. Should I just get rid of it then? Oh, he's about to do it. Hold up. Let's go back. Let's follow him. Let's see what he's doing. Oh, is it just with storage now? Like instead of plus with, it's just after the. It's just after. Okay. Okay. Wait, no, that's really easy then. Wait, Infinite Parkour, we're good then. If that's all we gotta do. Yeah. Okay, we're pretty much there then. That's like the last thing we have to do. Because right now it just leaves it on a new line. Oh, width is a part of a Minecraft macro things I've never used before, but it seems incredibly useful. Yeah, that's how you choose what the macro reference is from. Just put it after and it is replaced with function. Yeah. What I'm saying is, like, we could just do a thing to remove all, or just remove the new line after this, right? We can chop off like the last new line right here, and then this would go on to here. Although we would need to make it so it's only one indent, probably. Ugh. My other thing is we don't have to solve it all in one regex. We could do it in multiple replacements. You know, there's an ad in progress, by the way, so I don't think they can hear me. What was the plus originally for? So how it worked in the old compiler is that plus would just continue the command that it's a part of, but it's a little weird in this case because the indentation means it's on a different layer. Here it's actually better with one reject, you think? Yeah, you could just remove asterisk and asterisk plus. Wait, where's that? Uh-oh. Oh, any characters and any characters plus. No? Uh-oh. I'm dumb. I'm being dumb right now. We could just match for plus lines and add them back. Okay. I'm guessing the other thing we should do, Ofek, is take the empty references and make them one line. Any number of spaces, new line, any number of spaces, plus. Okay, that's what it is. I see what you mean now. Could we put that at the end? Does that work? Although I'm worried about the greedy characters. Let's go see. Space used as is. I mean, we gotta do what we gotta do. Where's one? Here we go. Run, indent. This is after 4. But it ended up here. These can't be on the same line, right? 3D's fine. Well, the thing is, I do still need to execute on a new line. It's only in cases where we have pluses afterwards, right? It's easy. Okay. I trust you. Perfect cam. How do you indent with lines? Indent lines with pluses. So what we did, let's go look. They're on the same indent cycle as the one with the run in it, pretty much. So they're on the have to be on the first new line that don't have the same amount of indents as this group, pretty much. You see how this has 2, where it includes the run, so then the rest have 4, and the next reference of 2 is with the plus. And this plus would throw this part of the command onto the end of this part. Because this run, all of this that I just highlighted would be thrown into a function call. And then this would be added afterwards. We're pretty much like backwards redoing what the compiler did to remove the cases. Is there any cases where this is repeated multiple times? Like, well, in theory, if a function has a with entity at s or whatever, the same function can have more. There is a case where there's multiple plus signs, but not with like a function and a with. Once you have with entity or with data or anything after here, there's nothing else that can be on the same line. To my understanding. Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah. I don't know. I just went really quiet. I was just like in my head. I think we're good though. There's an earlier match. Where's the first match? I should go look at this one. If jump mirror match math. What file is this in? The first match is in spawn, so it's down here. Here it is. Let's see what Infinite Coder is gonna cook. Ominous music for OFA cam. I will say, not seeing much of it is a little, or like highlighting for the command syntax is a little, but we'll fix it. Repetitions and substitution are tricky. Uh-oh. Are you trying to make it so it'll do all of the run indents or run new lines for us? That is tough. Ooh, we have a new utils. Is this where you're just storing like values for stuff? Like you have like an if else here? That's cool. That's sick. I'm trying to make it so that many plus lines for one function can be done. Well, okay. I'll show you where that's used. It's only really in one spot, and I don't think we use it that much. So we could just redo it. I understand, like, it would be helpful, but I think the literal only time we use it is over in editor items for this function, for giving a bundle. And I mean it as in we only do it for the modifier bundle, because all the other bundles are currently this big dictionary search. But we'll probably redo this anyway. Because like OFAC, we could just append them one at a time instead of all at once. Or you know, we could do multiple macro references. I don't know. He's busy right now. Wait, did that import show up automatically? Or am I crazy? Or did you paste that yourself? Control plus space. That auto imports? Yo. Oh, okay. I've never had to deal with imports, so no suggestions. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I have to learn real programming now. So this will only work for one plus line. That's fine. We don't need more than one plus line right now, because no other code in the entire project uses it. Is it bad that I know that? All right, new regex just dropped. Back to the browser. This thing looks crazy. Is that a space at the beginning? Keep space in mind. Okay. Basically, OFAC, we don't ever use more than one like plus symbol while writing any of our functions, except for the give bundle command, and that's it. Right? Is this space good? Is that intentional? I will look at the regex snake. You don't remember, honestly? I do. Bad. It might be bad that I do, but I do. Quotes are not needed there. Which one? Oh, here. That was also part of what I copy pasted. Is there supposed to be this space here? I put it in the quotes so you wouldn't forget the space. Yep, thanks. Let me look at your first one. What's crazy is that Twitch compacted that space. Like in your message, I don't see it. Which is kind of crazy. But there's no match groups. It's probably because I have the space here. There we go. Yeah, we don't need that. 2 spaces. Down here? Yeah, I did. Oh, okay. 2 spaces down here? In the replace? Kulama. Oh, Kulama said hi at one point. In the Twitch chat. Or in the Discord chat. Oh, you added 2 spaces. Okay, we're good. We're good. Did this work? Let's find out. Let's go to the first group. That is here. And after the rot values. Somewhere right here. Where is it? I forget where this first one is. I wish the substitution window had highlighting. Real. Like, I'm lost, actually. Wait. I mean, I could... Oh, I found one. Okay. So 4 indents. Wait. This is on a 4 indent line. We have 6. Wait, 6? Yeah, 6. This is the 4. Where did it go? I believe this one's next line should be it. What's capture group 6? Is it this one right here? Or no, it's group 4. Group 4 got swallowed, I'm guessing. It assumes you uses 2 spaces for tabs. I think we technically did. Like, all tabs are 2 spaces here, from what I'm seeing. Group 6 is optional. Okay, so it's not gonna be in some of these, and that's with the plus, maybe. Oh, it just is the optional plus line, yeah, with the width. Okay, let's go look for one that has it. I think. My only concern here is where's this guy's closing? If this was on a 4 indent line, the next 4 indent line doesn't have it. Let's capture group 3 again. Let's go dig it. Group 1 is all this. Group 2 is that. Where's group? I know this is group 4. I think this is also group 3, maybe? I can look over here. Group 3 is an empty string. That's the indentation. We got replaced with an empty string. At least the first one does. Indentation without 1 tab. Oh, so if it's 2, it's gonna be 0. I get it. I get what you mean. I still think we might have an issue though. Let's see, wait. Because I don't know where this guy's closing went. I think it should be here. You know what I'm saying? I found this. Wait, is it here? Which file is that? I'm running this now on jump. Jump the MC function, the source. Because Ofek yelled at me to try it on a different one, so I tried it on a different one. Oh, I just realized I'm like 3 minutes over. Uh-oh, this is a bad time. That's probably inner match. Hold up. Quick OFAC check. Where he's cooking in player saver. Oh yeah, I remember this one. But yeah, I like what we were doing with here with the regex. Should I don't know what I should do, because here's the thing. I kind of got to end stream here. Should I leave this in the Discord for people to figure out? Or if you want to keep cooking on it? Because I think we're really close. But at the same time, I don't know how far Ofek's going to get. And if he, you know, if he's going to keep going. You can? Okay. Here, I'll put it in tech support as well for others to get on. Or if they want to. It'd be interesting. You want me to look at the snake regex? What? Oh, what? Game over written with /s for all the white space? No way. What am I looking at? This is a source file with many regex substitutions. Yeah, what? I don't even know how I'd like start that. I even had to make macros to make it less painful. This is many regex running every frame to make a snake game. So are you just using a utility where it's just like constantly checking over and over and replacing? So like every regex is a frame. That's crazy. I have a JSE that replaces all the macros and applies all regexes. I gotcha. And you're doing the macros just to make it less painful, like you said. Yeah, I gotcha. That is wild. Are you seeing what I'm doing? Yeah, I have it. Let me actually pull it up, but I have it shown here. All right, go ahead. I'm actively watching now. Yo, this is sick. The numbers it's going to. Okay, yeah. Instead of writing out containers 1 through 27, it is going to replace I with the number, and it's going to increase it from 0 to 27 or 26. Yeah, that's sick. Cogen, my beloved. Yes, we got Cogen. Okay. On regex101.com, can I just like share my tab? Like, can I post my tab somewhere and it'll keep all the data? I'm guessing not, because the URL looks really clean, and I'm guessing it doesn't save any of my data. You can save stuff? Okay, I'll figure this out. Here, save new one. Here we go. Link to regular expression. Wait, why is there links to delete it? Okay. Here. Tech support. I'm making a regex. Search and replay. Or substitution. To help. The new syntax for Infinite Parkour and the new. I'm typing it out in Discord so that I can send everyone there on it. Yeah, because you don't have an account. I got it. No one go to the delete link. No, it's okay. Every after to what was it called? Oh yeah, $sign closing or opening MCF single bracket. Actually, I'm gonna put this in the code language. Let's. While skipping ahead past walls, the one more lines to insert this thing, that thing after. I forget. Ofix said I can, with the plus signs, I just remove the plus and have with. You also try doing function declarations. Try your best. Here, I'll give you the link. Does your work on the link also save? Like, can you change, or is it just to the regex? I'm guessing it's just to whatever I have. Here, let's go look at what Ofix did earlier, real quick, so I could see what he wants us to do with the width. Because I kind of forget. I'm guessing it was just remove the plus and have it afterwards. Yeah, like this. Okay. That is with which could have more text to follow. all on one line. Okay, I think I explained it as well as I could. Is there edit link? It is going in tech help right now. There you can go. To replacing other function references that the old compiler did to match what the new compiler does. Okay. I think that's all you need from me. I can go see what he's doing again. Ofek, I don't know if I'm streaming at all for the rest of this week. I should go look at my schedule real quick. Issue is I might be a little busy. Let's I'm gonna peek. I could maybe go live tomorrow, kind of around the same time I did today. I do believe Friday I'll be busy. Maybe something Saturday, like at the same time. And that's about it. Thing is that since Ofek now technically has like the master copy, obviously you'll probably eventually put this on a GitHub or whatever. Ofek, I'll probably reach out to you and just ask you whenever you're free and see if they line up so we can do this again. But obviously that's entirely up to you. But other than that, I will be ending the stream right about here. Is there any code that's not a part of the function definition? What do you mean? Like with the plus width stuff, aka part of the original MC function file? That will be on the, yeah, there will be that. There is stuff like that, and that is just wherever there's no indentation. So what do you think? Is it worth moving to this? There are no syntax highlight but more code gen. I do have another direction I want to try. I'm gonna let you know. Okay. I think it's definitely a lot more compact based on what I've seen. I do like the code gen stuff. We could probably make our own highlighter and just like kind of steal like spyglass. Like, okay, is there any way to like make a make an extension that is like JavaScript highlighting, except whenever we see the single quotes, that it just switches to spyglass, and then it like just does it for those, like you would just go line by line technically. Maybe that'd be easy. I think there's a way to have a nested code thingy. We gotta try it for the highlighter. That would make it a lot better. I think either way, more points for compactor code is a good upside compared to the downside of the no highlighting, because in the end you can always just like grab what you're working on and throw it into a .mc function and check it if you're really having errors. But if you're not having errors, you can still write it. Okay, this will be on YouTube in a couple, and yeah, I'm pretty much done. Oh, I didn't record any of the stream. It's okay. Nothing really important happened, though. We'll be good. Whatever. I didn't... oh well. I forgot to hit record. That's a problem. Maybe. Whatever. Yeah, there's the Twitch VOD. The issue is the recording doesn't have the music. And that's why we prefer to have the recording. But if there is background music, it's fine. You know, we still handle it. And I don't think there's anything in here except for me switching to the Ofek stuff that will actually be important for a video, unless I make an entire video on just me changing the code base. Maybe? I don't know yet. I wanted to make the next one just based on like themes and stuff, but this is also a huge portion of what we've been working on, so I mean I might as well, right? Okay. I'll be checking what I can in tech help and stuff, because you guys are still working on stuff, but I do gotta go. Have a good day, good night, or wherever it is where you are. I'll see you later. See you soon.